Hello friends, welcome back to VBA tutorial series. In today's video, I'll talk about for each. So what is for each? It is a statement which repeats a block of code for each object in a collection or for each element in an array. So the syntax for each loop is for each and then the element you will pass in a collection. A collection is nothing but it could be a range, right? And then code inside it will be executed. It will repeat over the number of times statement. So let's get into the practical stuff. So what is my ask here? My simple ask is to multiply these two numbers till it reaches here from D3 to T14, right? Through this loop. So how will I achieve this? So first of all, I'll have to declare type, one range type of variable, and it could be anything RNG, whatever you can put, whatever you are comfortable with it, but it has to be as range, right? And then I'll apply for each loop, and then I'll put RNG, which is my variable again, in range. So my range is current, since I'm working in active sheet here, so it will take D3 to D14. I'm referring the active sheet here. Okay. And then next statement, and then I'll write RNG dot value. And what should it contain? RNG is the first element of this entire range, which is D3. Next time it will be D4 and then D5 and then so on and so forth, right? So if you look at here right now, so what I want the multiplication of these two. So and I have to take the reference from RNG. So how would I go to D3? So I'll take the relative reference here through the offset function. So those who haven't watched my offset video yet, so they can find it in the I button. I'll put it in the I button. And then same rows, but different column. That means -2 column, then value. It will be multiplied by again range and offset. And this time I'm referring it to price. So price is in -1 column. If I run it, so you will have to check two things. So now RNG is taking reference of D3 right now. You can check D3, right? In D3, what will get saved? The reference of -2. That means unit into price. So that will be 400, right? So it will write 400 in D3, right? The next time I'll check this D4. In D4, it will put 1200, which is 300 into 400. And then next will be 4200. And the reference will be D5, right? So the range is getting changed because it is iterating through this. So this is an object, right, of this entire range, right? So if I run it, so I'll take all. Let me show you one more example here. I'll put everything here, but the only thing I'll change, I want the color from blue to green. So what I'll have to put font rng.font dot color equal to bv green. So now if you run it one by one and check it, the first D3, the color of D3 will get changed green, then 12 green, one by one. So that's how you can iterate through a range, right? So hopefully you must have understood this concept. If you have any doubts, so please put it in the comment box. I'll try to reply your question. Thanks for watching my video. If you found this video helpful for you, so please hit the subscribe button and like my videos.